Hey there. It's oxygen not included time. Yeah, it's been a long time since we played this on stream. I mean, it's been a long time since we played anything on stream, aside from our Victoria run last week. But, yeah, it's been a long time. I mentioned, I think in the last stream, what I was thinking about doing is a prehistoric run and trying to destroy the Demolier. That's one of the achievements that I have not one of the two achievements I have not gotten yet for this game. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to do the not spaced out version because I don't think we're going to play much beyond the Demolier. Yeah, let's just get into it. This looks pretty nuts already. Large glaciers I'm not super excited about, but all the other stuff is pretty good. So I think we just go with this guy. I'm going to change a couple things. I'm going to get rid of care packages. I don't really like care packages. Also, you tend to get less options for duplicates, which is not great. So this will give you 3 duplicates every time. And the other thing I'm going to turn off is durability. And I know that's kind of feels kind of lame, but this is, I think, the worst mechanic in the game, is having suits deteriorate over time. I'll complain about it more later, but yeah, that's what we're gonna do for now. Let's go. Yep. Yep. So what I like to do is have a builder digger. But maybe we won't. Maybe we can't even find one. Building, digging, building, digging. Ow. Building supplying. I mean, building supplying isn't bad either. That could be our mechatronics dude eventually, but I don't know if we're gonna get that far anyway. If we get another building supplying, I'll just go with him. Building researching. Wow, this is... Did not expect this to take this long. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Maybe we'll get more... Maybe we'll get... Yeah, here's our building digger. I don't understand this game sometimes. Starting skills is a little weak. Interests, but whatever. And then I think we'll get a researcher. A lot of strats will have you roll until you get a mechatronics engineer as a starting skill. I don't really think that's necessary. It's neat, definitely not necessary. Not bottomless digger or bottomless stomach. Let's get some nice long science. Just science, animal lover, nyctophobic again. Bottomless stomach, come on. Irritable, that's fine. Plagued colony, there we go. Perfect. Right, this is fine. This looks fine. Let's do it. Let's get started. Okay, interesting spot we got started here. Let's get her some initial digging going. and try to figure out where we're gonna build our base. It's super nice to have the ability to put your like a nature reserve down really early, like really central to the base, so that your duplicates are always crossing through it. I'm not seeing a great spot for that. I believe this only counts as one plant, the Avogadro node. Avagro? Yeah, I can words, it's good. Let's see, we want to get water going. Yeah, that's not gonna help much, is it? Let's do it like that. That way they can jump down there. And then we'll put up some temporary bathrooms over here, probably. Nice and far away from our water, you know, because we're good at this game. We know what's up. If we were gonna put a base somewhere, or like a nature reserve down, it'd probably be down here, right? That's awkward for everything else. Not sure how to incorporate that to the rest of our base. We'll speed it up once we figure out what we're doing. So don't hold your breath, I guess. We could also use these here. I don't know, man. Yeah. Boy, decision paralysis right now. We should just start building. I mean, priority 1, bathrooms, that's already set. Not super worried. We kind of put this bathroom in an awkward spot. There's not enough room to go on the other side of this Avogadro node, or Uvagro. I don't know, I'm not going to say that right a million times. Oh, we're not doing anything. We should do something. Just put some cots down. Very temporary. We don't need a ration box. Get rid of that. We'll put our research station there instead. Let's just get down here, start digging this up. We want to harvest. You can harvest all of this stuff, I think. We're not going to worry about become to snack mines. Even if we do snack this, we still have 4 plants here for our bonus. let's see here. So what we could do is have this room here. I mean, I don't know, man. This is... I don't feel like I'm usually this bad at the decision at making here this early in the game. I speed it up just a bit. Alright, I think I've more or less decided that we're gonna put our main spine here, I guess. And then we'll figure out how to incorporate our plants somehow. We got... yeah. Should be fine, right? Should be fine. I think we'll put bedrooms like... let's see. Unfortunately, you don't have a lot of room here for... science stations, because of this guy. You should probably just suck it up and get rid of this. I don't know what else to do here. Yeah. It might make sense. We'll see. Sure. Burn beds. We'll just leave that open here. Yeah, so the idea is we're gonna make a big room here, the nature reserve, and so every time they go to bed and back, they'll hit the nature reserve and get that +8 morale bonus. I know we're wasting a lot of time here, but I think we have enough time, right? We'll see. This might be a disaster run. We do have a lot of space because this is not a spaced out asteroid, so should be fine. Let's get some science going. Yeah. Lots of water scattered everywhere. Meteor blaster. Blast shot maker. Power. How wide do we want our shaft? That's a great question, perennial question. Let's go crazy. Make it 5 wide. We'll make a laboratory out of this for now. Not do that yet. I don't know how we're gonna line up our buildings. If at all. Maybe we're just gonna go completely wild with it. I should probably do our schedules at some point. Let's see. First things first is almost always advanced research. Get that out of the way. And while they're sleeping, we'll think about what else we're doing here. We can look at the blast shot maker. Or this. Let's see. Does it tell us how to make them? No. This is what we need to defeat the asteroid. I think we need 100 of them, which means we need 5 tons of aluminum, 10 tons of peat or fertilizer, which is super easy. And then the difficult part is 10 tons, 20 tons of petroleum. So yeah, getting to oil is going to be... Oh, here we go. Didn't realize I needed to click on it. Yeah. There it is. Wow, that does not seem that big when you're on a regular sized asteroid. Alright, these guys are bored again. How big is this room so far? Pretty big. Let's keep exploring, digging stuff up. We need to figure out where we're gonna put, like, everything else. Water is in a bit of an awkward spot. I think we'll just have to deal with it for now. Are we saving this node or not? That's the question. I don't know yet. I think we're gonna have to let it go. It's really in the way. Let's just, yeah, bite the bullet on that. So if we do 4 here, 4 here, that doesn't line up. Perfect. Water cooler, stations, computer. Just get rid of all these exclamation marks. Alright. First duplicate, cooking, farming, suit wearing. That's not bad. It's better than Rowan, I think. Bottomless stomach, irritable bowel, slow learner. Yeah, this guy's terrible. We'll take Turner. I'm not sure what skill to give him first. We don't really need a cook right now, but we can just make him a cook, I guess. Alright, so more research. Let's get some of our other basic research done while we're waiting for the skill up on our researcher. So meal prep, let's make a dining room. Yeah, let's put our dining room over here. Because we're going to want a pit for food. And we're going to just encroach onto this space, I think. We'll make this however high it needs to be. I'm just gonna... Oh, we don't. You can't even make the ration box. We'll put a diffuser down. We don't need it yet, but we will eventually. Oh, just go crazy with it. Why not? Let's do some scheduling stuff. Where are my schedules? Oh wait, that's not how you do it these days. Duplicate. No. What? Damn it. Oh, here we go. Duplicate that. We'll name them later. I'm not doing this right. This needs to go up by 6. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, no alarms. We'll just name them creatively. And we won't worry too much about who's where right now. You need to go on 4. Alright, so that just offsets everybody so they're not all sleeping at the same time. Now let's bust out this vine here. Did get our laboratory bonus. Good. Oh, we actually need a tile here. Derp. We're not gonna set any work priorities, except maybe we'll set our researcher to research. Who's our researcher? Trivaldo. I guess we could have just looked at the redness there. Okay, we got a mess table, ration box. Composting doesn't matter, farm tiles doesn't matter. Yeah, let's do some more basic stuff. Internal combustion. Keep all of our doors open, we don't care if things are moving around. Let's see, what else do we want? We want to finish our mess hall here. Furniture. How long do we have? 2 cycles. Let's put everything in there. Alright, so we got a lot of water here. A little bit in the way of our master plan. Anything up further? Yeah, let's keep going up. So you can block this guy. Yeah, we should make sure we're locked. Temperature locked all of our extremities here. Looks like we're leaking some heat over here maybe. I thought I turned alarms off. There. Max resources, meteor blaster. Yeah. Did we get a meteor blaster? Yeah. So we need to get up there and. Oh, we started out with 4 intracosmic blasters, so we need slightly less than the resources mentioned below or earlier. Yeah, we can't deconstruct that till we get building 3, I think. Alright, so the reason for this pit, in case you're new here, is that sterile atmosphere will preserve food for longer. And so, yeah, so this says normal atmosphere right now because there's oxygen on top of the ration box. But eventually there'll be enough CO2, because our dupes exhale CO2. It'll settle in here and keep our food preserved a little bit longer than just putting it on the floor. That's a basic mess hall, but 3, oh, we're done with that too. Let's keep doing basic research. Maybe we get a bathroom going. I forget the timeline for getting your first skill up. I think it's... yeah, it looks like cycle 6-ish, maybe cycle 7. Heat burner. Produces polluted water. I've only done 1 run with the Prehistoric pack, so I'm still not very familiar with the mechanics, especially at the all the critters. So we're going to be doing some live investigation. Let's keep going down. Yeah, we're gonna want to move that water somewhere. Working on bathroom stuff. Where are we gonna put our bathroom? We can put it right under our bedrooms, I guess. Keep things a little more consolidated. Or we just pump this stuff down here. Yeah, we'll move some stuff around. Our wall's right there, so let's put that right there. We'll drain the stuff across. That's fine. And then, yeah, we'll just put a bathroom here. Or will we? No, let's put it over here. I'll change my mind. Let's make it through. I'm thinking for this run, I'm just gonna do whatever suits my fancy in terms of heights. Not worry too much about making a symmetric base. One of the things I don't like are the what I call Excel spreadsheet bases, where everything is just like perfect rows and columns of rooms. Let's see, what do we want to do next? We can start doing some... It doesn't really matter at this point. We're really just waiting for our researcher to skill up. We're gonna need actual floors here. Let's see, so it's 5 and 5. I think we'll do something a little goofy. We'll wait for, we'll put statues in here, I think. Spruce things up once we get stuff going. Gotta have good decor while you're taking a poop, right? And then we'll put our machinery down here. Or up here, or down here. That's fine. Oh, we need digging. Alright, so not down here. Alright, we got some skills. Let's see, Trvaldo got researching. Good. Put a little hat on. We'll put a digging hat on you. There's Max. Can put a construction hat on you. Oh, I thought, for some reason I thought mechatronics was in the supplying category, not the operating. So building and operating is the combo that we're looking for, not building and supplying. Oh well. We're only losing out on one more morale there. I don't think we can cook sweet corn by itself. I think we need the what is it? This guy up here. Where is he? Ah! Yeah, smoker to make whatever it is out of sweet corn. Hmm. Let's open that up. Max size is 64. We might need to put a door in somewhere. Alright, that's done. So we can keep doing real science now. What did we think we were gonna need? We were waiting for this for some reason. Now I can't remember. Oh my god. Am I getting old? Yeah, we'll need some of that, some of this. That's probably what we want first. Two cycles for our next duplicate. We'll put extra stuff down just for the next guy so we don't forget. What are we looking for? We're looking for just general labor, I think. Got a lot of tasks going on right now. And we just need to explore the planet, see where everything is. I'm assuming there's oil on this. Yeah, oil reservoir. Well, is there an oil biome? Yes, oil biome. Okay. I wasn't sure. Maybe they I was afraid for a moment that maybe they expected to do the biodiesel route, which would be kind of crazy. I swear to God, they have these combinations on purpose to screw with you. Interests, operating, Luddite, -3 machinery. We're gonna get. He's got decorating. We're gonna need a decorator eventually. You can just schlep stuff around. Yeah, we'll get Meep. That's sexy unibrow. We don't want him doing any decorating right now because he's terrible at it. But once he gets up to 3, then we can get some stuff going. We'll prioritize decorating so that he does it when it's available. Yeah, but for now he's just going to be doing basic work. Schedules. Do we need to move him to schedule? No. We'll keep him on schedule 1. It would be nice to just empty this water out and you reclaim that space. Maybe we just dump it out to the bottom. I mean, it is a long way for the supercomputer though. But we can put a bottle filler in. That is one of the nice new things. I don't know if that was in the quality of life update or the... Yeah, it must have been in the quality of life update, having the bottle fillers. Which is, we don't have them yet, but lets you just pipe water to a building and then take bottles out instead of having to make a pit, add a pitcher pump. Yeah, once this opens up, we'll drain this out, I think, and then we'll put the machinery for the bathroom in there. Food is a little low. Maybe you want to think about doing something with that. We do have lots of snacktises here and there, so maybe it's not a crisis. That is going to drown these, though. Can we cook anything right now? I don't know if we can. Mimlet. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I don't think we can cook the figs. Currently, at least. You can deliver your own water, I think. So, Stravaldo's assigned to science, he'll continue to do science even though this is priority 4, but our other duplicants will stop trying to deliver water for him. Alright, what do we get? Liquid reservoir. Let's get this. Oxygen is a little light. Should probably do something about that. Okay, I got a ocean biome down here. It's called the ocean biome, I think, even though it's mostly sand. Yeah. It'd be nice to get this opened up so we can drain this out. We still haven't decided what we're going to do with Turner. Yep. We'll continue to not decide. I think he's eventually going to be our cook, but there's nothing to cook right now, so we'll just leave him. Probably gonna end up doing something here like this, except putting a fridge on this side for ingredients. This base is gonna be pretty messy, I think. Attribute increase. Athletics, good. Still digging up. Hmm. I'm almost scared to start putting down pipes because everything's taking so freaking long. We need to put some down here first. Alright, so this is open. We can join this now. And put our pitcher pump down here somewhere. We'll see how deep it is, I guess, first. Maybe, if they will cooperate. Just hold off on that, I guess. Oh yeah, nature reserve was the other thing I was thinking we were going to do early. We'll do that next. Are we disinfecting? Did I see somebody disinfect? Germs. Shouldn't be. Okay. That's everything we need for water recycling. It's probably not going to be that deep. Yeah, we can just put it maximum depth. That's fine. Alright, so what do we need? We want a reservoir for clean water. We want a or dirty water. I don't know. Don't know which way the flow's gonna go yet. Yeah, we'll go clean water this way. Doesn't really matter at this point. It's kind of gold plating. So we just won't, I think. Oh god. Something like that. let's mop this up so we stop getting the mood penalties from it. What other water are we going to want to drain? That one's a bit awkward. There are lots of little puddles of water everywhere. Let's get that too, so we can continue doing research. Oh, we need more power. Actually, we'll put our, never mind. I was thinking maybe we put our operator do it, but our operator is not an operator, so it doesn't matter. I think, does this still work? Alt S? Yeah, let's zoom out, see how big the asteroid is. Hey, call me Presto. Don't tell me what to do. I'm just a watcher, not a streamer, gamer slash artist. I don't know much about this game. Is this a fresh start? Yeah, this is a new run. We're how long have we been playing? 50 minutes. So yeah, we're about 50 minutes in. We're going a little slower than we could be. We're on the medium speed. So yeah, we're starting over here, trying to get one of the achievements that we haven't gotten yet. Was that a city thing at the top? This thing up here, is that what you were thinking of? No, this is just some ruins. Yeah, so this meteor blaster here is what's going to be used to destroy this asteroid, because it's coming to kill us. So we need to make some ammunition for it, and oops. What the heck? What do you mean select destination? I guess that's what we need to do there. Okay, yeah. We need to destroy the asteroid, so that's what we're fixing to do here. Do we want any of these guys? Strength and supplying is a pretty good supplying dupe. Digging, farming, ranching. It's a good farmer except for the slower learner. The attribute leveling speed is a pretty big nerf there. And we don't need farmers. I think we go with Airy. Buff supplying. We'll make him a supply guy. Give him a fancy hat. There he goes. So we're up to 6 now. Oh, we should set a schedule. Radiation lamp, farm station, park sign. Oh yeah, here's our park sign for the morale bonus. Bridge. We're gonna need to start making food. So let's do that. Oh, maximum size is 120, so we can bring this down pretty far, actually. Yeah, so now every time they walk through here, they're gonna get the +8 morale from the nature reserve. Yeah, which is pretty nice. Get someone on a night shift? Yeah, we have shifts going all 24 hours, so we're just gonna fill these up one at a time until they're chock full. Oh, do we not have sand? Guess not. That's fine. We don't need to do that quite yet. Oh, we need to focus on food. We're gonna starve. Food. Microbe musher. I think yeah, put that there. Put that here. I don't think we get any bonuses from having a kitchen, but we'll just do that anyway. Any more? Yeah, we can get this real quick for immediate snacking needs. Alright, so we do need to cook now, so let's get you your chef hat. Prioritize cooking. Where'd you go? Turner. Alright, so that'll give us a little bit of food there. What is that machine called? The microbe musher? It mushes microbes and makes food. Above it. Oh, this is the research portal. You get it on the primordial asteroid. It basically just shows you the story stuff for the asteroid, which unlocks a meteor blaster. Shows you the asteroid that's coming to kill you. Alright, so what we're going to do after we get a microbe mushed is, yes, it's erasing its time. We have 200 cycles to do it. So let's, turn off mush bars. And then we're going to turn on mush fry. Increase the priority on here. So that way we try to cook the mush bar into mush fry, which is a better food. We might have non-cooks cook mush bars or do the mushing. Eventually we'll put a water pitcher or bottle filler up here so that we don't have to run all the way down here to get water. Right now, yeah, our food situation is pretty dire. Any secret rooms discovered yet? No, yeah, we're only a few minutes in, so we haven't been exploring a whole lot. We're still trying to get our basic base going. What is everyone doing? Digging one tile at a time, looks like. It's almost bathroom time. Yeah, we're getting distracted with all the food situation. Speaking of food situation, I might have to take a 15-minute break and make a sandwich here. I'm getting pretty hungry. I thought I could wait till lunchtime, but maybe not. We're gonna need another set of beds. I got 2 cycles to go. That's fine. We can wait a minute. Let's. I keep delivering them. We don't really need to deliver the mush bars here. Problem though is that if we turn that off, it's gonna stop putting all the new food here. What if we put a fridge? Let's put a fridge down. Yeah, they're wasting time delivering stuff. Use your showers. Yeah, the problem is that this is priority 6, so we've got people delivering water, we got people delivering dirt, and then we got somebody actually operating the machine itself. So basically we got 3 people working on one thing here, which is not ideal. Mush bar, priority 6, I guess? I don't know. Just want to keep it from going over to this ration box here. I'd rather they just deliver it directly to the electric grill, but... yeah. Yeah, look at these. Oh my gosh. I don't know how to resolve this exactly. I want somebody working here on the micro musher. But I don't want everyone else to be working here too. I guess put this back down and maybe give somebody else priority. I don't know. Meep can do cooking for a minute. Research. We should get back into research here. We're gonna need to get plastic stuff going eventually, but for now, let's just do basic stuff. Yeah, I mean, we'll worry about plastic when we actually find the oil biome, I think. Yeah, so why are you here doing this? There's better things for you to do. Alright, so now they're working on the bathroom again. That's good. I probably should have moved this over 1 or 2, because we're gonna want to push this water over. Rock crusher, we're gonna need that eventually. Alright, food situation is looking better. I really don't need these guys delivering stuff to the electric grill. I mean, he's standing right here. He can take 3 seconds to deliver, whereas these guys are walking halfway across the base to deliver one thing. The other thing I'm not sure about with the Ovagro nodes is obviously the vines expand in both directions. They expand to a certain limit, but I don't know whether it expands like to a total length on either side, or if it's like each side expands to the same limit. If that's not making any sense. So like if you have a bunch of room on this side and no room on this side, is the total number of vines going to be the same as if it was in the middle? That's the question. Alright, let's start moving water over. Maybe. We're almost done. Well, let's wait till we get this done before we get too crazy here. Did we get the bottle fillers? No, we need more tech for that. We can do that after whatever we're doing now. I already forgot. Oh, refining. Get our poles down. Still need sand. We'll get sand down here once we get down here. Or we can also make it ourselves out of rock. I'd rather not. That takes power. Almost there. Come on. Come on, we're so close. So close. Alrighty. We're taking digging, supplying, bottom of stomach. I'd rather not. Supplying, researching, farming. Not awful. The interests aren't exactly what I'm looking for. Allergies, small bladder. I think Frankie is the best out of these guys. I mean, operator isn't terrible. It could use an operator. Yeah, we'll do operator. Where are you? Why aren't you on my thing yet? Put on your operator hat. You get better cooking. We'll put that there and then decrease the priority. Does the operator spin the wheel? Yeah, that is one of the things that the operator does. They also basically run all machinery that needs to be run. Like if we had a refinement rock crusher, they'd operate this. They'd operate the algae distiller, ethanol distiller, basically everything in here that requires operation. But not cooking, not researching. Alright, that is primed. So that's ready to go. I think we just... we can get rid of these. We're not going to worry about getting this moved all the way over for our entire shaft. We just want to get enough over to keep going without draining our reservoir here. Air looks a smidge dirty. Yeah, that's all the CO2 that we've been exhaling. There's some more oxygen over here. We can get CO2 scrubbers to get rid of it. It's not a huge priority at this point. I think we actually need another oxygen pump. It's not so bad up here, which is where it matters. Research. We're gonna get the bottle filler, which is here. Also means we needed to get some pipes going. Who's got skills now? Travaldo can get our more research. Good. And we'll yeah, we'll get this done. We'll keep going down. One of the disadvantages of having such a long central shaft is that if duplicants decide to change tasks or get interrupted for any reason while they're carrying stuff, that stuff will get dropped to the very, very bottom of the shaft, which takes a while to recover. So we might do a little jog at some point to prevent that. In fact, we might even, I don't know, this might be a good spot to do it here. So we'll have a solid landing spot here, and we'll change the, so instead of going 5 over on this side, we'll go 5 over on this side, all the way down. Alright, now we can get rid of these, now that we moved the water over. And keep digging. Oh, that's not gonna actually help much, is it? With the whole, hold on. Let's go here instead. I'm good at this. If we had the fire pole on this side, that would make sense, but we don't. Because they're not carrying stuff up the fire pole. Then you'd have, we could just change it, right? I mean, that'd be terrible. What am I doing? Yeah, let's change it. Let's put the ladder here. All right. This is the plan. And eventually we'll swap the fire pole with the ladder, probably. Right now we're looking for oil. We're not gonna unlock any blueprints on stream. We're not a unboxing stream. We'll dig an extra shaft here, or extra space here. You're not an operator. Why are you on the generator? Did I set the priorities wrong? Did I set the priorities? Nope. Don't know why you're here. Maybe you just got bored. I'm also not happy with this layout here, but what are you gonna do? Alright, surfboard, don't care. Bottle filler, do care. That's what I want. Alright, what else we need here? We'll probably want to do gases at some point. We're gonna need some oxygen going on. So let's get that working. Yeah, let's just go for it. Probably should have made our barracks 3 high. There's not really any use for that space up there unless we're going to do ladder beds. And then we could have made it really long. No height requirement. Luxury barracks needs a height, but we're not going to get in comfy beds anytime soon. We can put some storage down. Alright, we don't have a water yet, so we should probably keep filling this. That's gonna be confusing for this. Dirt. Auto harvest as much as practical. I don't understand. What don't you understand? There we go. Yeah, so the pipes behave a little unintuitively, I would say. So water tries to flow from the green to the white. Because this is the source, this is the sink. I mean, it's also a sink, but that's not the right sink. Anyway, so we have a source here, it tries to flow up. But what's happening is that because there was a sink here and a sink here, and a source here, we had water coming in here and coming in here, and it will not flow both ways here. So it chooses which way it's going to flow, so it decides that water is going to flow this way. And so to the right, and that means we need to put this bridge here to force the water to flow to the left instead. Unlock as much as we can here. Yeah, C2 is not great down here. Doesn't really have anywhere else to go though. Once we dig this further out, I think it'll be a little bit better. We probably have skills, construction, okay, super hard. That doesn't get us into obsidian yet, but it might be enough to see what this is. Yeah, so... I'll dig that out. More gas stuff. I got another one here. So if you leave this tile here undug, the geyser will not be able to erupt until you're ready for it. So this lets you see what's there without risking getting bad stuff all over your colony. You can also cheese it a little bit. If you put a priority filter, an emergency priority filter on it, it'll show up here what kind of geyser it is. I feel like that's kind of lame. Ruins suspense, you know? You should not be doing research. Why are you doing research? Why don't you let the researcher do the research? Except for our researcher, obviously. Still waiting to get some freaking sand, holy smokes. Yeah, it doesn't help that we have no oxygen down here. I wonder if it would speed things up just to bring a diffuser down. Do I know any good jokes? Yeah, absolutely not. I'm not. I'm not a comedian. Do I want to hear a good joke? Okay, sure. Let's say sure. Can't do digging. That's pretty much a disqualification for me. Doctoring, operating, decorating. We might just skip one. I mean, we can get another operator. Reject all. We kind of need bodies though. We're still struggling to get. We need stuff to get done. So I might take the operator just because we're gonna need an operator eventually, right? Another operator to run our petroleum stuff. We'll do it. And then while they're not doing that, they can build and stuff. Why are you using that? Is it we don't not have enough throughput here? Is that the issue? Like, takes water out of the bottle filler and then it takes too long to fill up again. Oh, we should be looking at our schedule. It can't be it. Oh, he needs more than 200 kilograms is the issue. He fills up 400 at a time and it only takes 200. Now what are you doing? What are you... What the hell was that? So he interrupted himself delivering water to the supercomputer. Maybe because we ran out of power? That'd be my only guess. So he decided not to deliver to the supercomputer because he ran out of power. Even though it does not require power to deliver. Yeah, sure, okay, here goes. Do you want to hear a holiday joke? Let's hear it. Pick a holiday, any holiday. I dare you to pick the hardest holiday of all time. The hardest holiday to make a joke about? Is that the idea? Sure, or like... Yeah, alright. Veterans Day. There. Knock knock. Who's there? Alright. Hmm? Hmm. I mean... Yeah, is right. Yeah, I was waiting for... I was waiting for some more setup or punchline or something, but... All I got was hmm. Let's... Oh, you're thinking... Oh, you're okay, because it was hard. It was a hard... It was a hard holiday, I guess. Alright, so how much water do they actually deliver here at a time? Got some polluted water issues. Where do we want to put this stuff? Keep having the urge to go hit my blueprint thing, but I'm standing on principle here. Alright. We got some priority issues going on here. Our only person that can actually dig out the tiles for the ladder is not digging at the tiles for the ladder, so we'll do that, I think. I don't think that's gonna help. Maybe it will. Alright, we need to see how much water he puts in here. $200. Okay, ran out of power. Beautiful. Oh, we're gonna change the schedules too. We have too many people on schedule 1. There we go, nice and balanced again. What do we got? 8? That's not enough beds. It's not enough tables. Okay, oh boy. A Woolton vegetable pie. From the wiki page, Woolton pie is a pastry dish of vegetables which was widely served in Britain in the Second World War when rationing and shortages made meat scarce. The recipe was created by Francois Latry, maitre chef de cuisine de the Savoy Hotel in London, and appeared on the Savoy menu as the Lord Woolton pie. That is a fascinating tidbit. Yep, thank you. Thank you for sharing. Oh, no. Why didn't the Woolton vegetable pie cross the ration road on Veterans Day? I thought this was gonna be a knock-knock joke. But no, I have no idea. Lay it on me. Okay, gas reservoirs. Let's do decontamination. See if we can get rid of some of this polluted oxygen. Let's bring this down. Oh wait, we were gonna swap these, right? Clear out some of this stuff. We don't have any refined metals. The wood and vegetable pie did not cross the ration road on Veterans Day because up ahead there was a fork in the road. Ooh. That's a groaner for sure. Yeah, let's replace all these. Where's the oil at, right? That's what we're worried about here. Is it on the side somewhere? Boy, maybe it was a mistake to do the bigger asteroid. Do you know what a fork in the road stands for? It's an old-timey saying for a three-way intersection, but it's also a fork that's going to eat the pie if it crosses the road. I mean, yeah, I did pick up the double meaning there. Like, I didn't say I didn't get it. I just said it wasn't that good. Okay, so it only takes 400 kilograms at a time, so these 2 bottle fillers are enough. It's a little annoying that you need 2 bottle fillers here. I don't know why they won't let you fill up more maximum. Because it's just still limited by the pipe itself in terms of total throughput. Yeah, it seems, yeah, they should have a higher max, is what I'm saying. The joke also makes for a good sight gag if you have a fork and a pie ready to go on a holiday. Different pies work for different holidays. This is starting to feel a little AI generated. I don't know if you're feeding this through ChatGPT or something, but I don't know if I can condone that. Yeah, let's start looking sideways here. That's gonna hit some water. That's gonna hit some water. I don't think there's gonna be oil up here, right? Like that'd be a silly place for oil, right? Water there too. Man, there's all these little tiny pockets of water. Pretty annoying. There are 2 special holidays. The first special holiday is Labor Day because it's not for a pie, it's just for lasagna and garlic bread because you can't have one without the other. Lasagna and garlic bread? Is that a thing? I don't think I've heard of that thing before. Alright, let's put that there. What are we doing now? Medicine, don't even care. I guess we start looking at petroleum stuff, even though we're not there yet. Yeah. I mean, we could do power. Yeah, I'll do petroleum first. Yeah. Don't know why we're not digging up the things that we need to be digging up. Oops. That's gonna get us to 64 right there. Yeah, I'll do it this way. Alright, what do we got now? Building, operating, electrical engineering. Snore, though. Researching, doctoring, operating, heading with construction. Building, operating. I think we take Quinn even though she's a loud sleeper. I think we can work around that. Let's give her construction to start. We'll make her, oh, she'll be another mechatronics duplicate. And the second special holiday is the comedy holiday April Fool's Day because peeps just want to one-up the joke because it's a pie joke and they want to throw a pie in someone's face. But it's only a good idea to pick a messy pie that's light and airy like coconut cream and banana. Yeah, so this, yeah, again, I'm going to say this is feeling really ChatGPT at this point. We got an achievement. We haven't been looking at our achievements. We really only care about the demolier. We'll just leave these, yeah, get rid of those. Let's, start putting some oxygen down here. Alright, so now we got water, here. Or sand. We can cut off the, input there. Where are you going? Oh, you're going to be the micro musher. It's fine. But here's the thing, you don't ever want to try throwing a whole pie just a single slice on a paper plate, because if you did throw a whole pie and missed, then that would be a travesty of epic pie portions. Oof. I might Might have to start timing you out. You keep making jokes like that. We need another bed. One of our duplicates doesn't have a place to sleep yet. That's fair, I did laugh. Looks like I got a POI here. I don't know which one that is. Just by looking at it. You can dig through here, right? That's not going to be an issue. I might do another jog. Let's see. Oh, just keep going. It's fine. What's the worst that could happen, right? Yeah, it is getting pretty gross. I was hoping the CO2 would settle a little more, and maybe it would help to dig this out a little wider. You might just have to like bring power or not power. I have to bring power down and put another algae, whatever, oxygen diffuser down there. Just have a little spot to breathe. I got more skills to distribute. Electrical engineering, yeah, it's operator, can operate. Alright, so now that's done. We're gonna place this with ladder. Food's looking alright. What do we got here? Can we tell yet? Still can't tell actually. Ah, can't tell. Polluted water vent. 30 degrees, that's not bad. Yeah, that's useful. It's easy to deal with. Food poisoning, whatever. Basically doesn't matter. Yeah, we can just open it up once we get... well, maybe we wait. We'll wait. We don't want to forget about it and get polluted water everywhere. Where to oil at? Where to oil at? Where to oil at? Yeah, we should put a jog in down here. Here. Say hi to our little bee friends. So, well, the idea here is that even though the air is terrible, at least they can get down there faster, spend less time on the ladders. We'll see how it works. We need much more construction before we can get rid of this thing. I think we need demolition. So we need one more construction skill. The Stegosaurus is stuck. Yeah, he's fine. Minimum size, I think, is the issue here. What did we research? Oh. Did we not get any? What the heck did we just research? Oh, this. Advanced combustion. So yeah, that doesn't have any buildings unlocked. It's just rocket parts. Oh dear, that's one issue. Okay, you don't need to go that way anymore. Oxygen is pushing the CO2 down a little bit more. That's good, that's what we want. We have 9 duplicants, only 2 of them are doing anything useful, it seems like. I think that's pretty much par for the course. What? No, why did you dig it up? Damn it. It's not what I wanted. It's probably going faster if we had oxygen. Okay, this is ridiculous. Do we have airport tiles? We do. We can get rid of some of this. Get rid of some of this hydrogen. We're probably not getting a... Yeah, lost our room bonus here. Okay. Just keep on digging. We should probably think about actual food source, not just relying on mush bars forever. What are we thinking about that? Oop. Can we put something over here maybe? I don't want to get too far away from our kitchen. Yeah, I say we do that. Not that we don't have enough to do already. What did we research? I already forgot. Polymer press, oil well. We might leave research. Let's get low resistance conductors. I think we might leave research for a minute, so that our researchers can help get stuff done. But let's get a couple more things before we do that. What do we got? Researching, doctoring. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be our first reject all. I'm not picking that Hassan, no. He's not good enough. Sorry. I'm also a Hassan stan, but that was not 9 science. We don't need another researcher, man. We can do the entire run here with one researcher. Alright, mimic it, bud. I forget the amount you need. I think it's 1 for every 7, is that right? I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll find the ratio. Yeah, we desperately need some more oxygen down here. Maybe we shouldn't make them walk through the salt water? I don't know. That's fine, they got plenty of morale, right? It's just stress. It's just stress. Who's got skills? Our cook has skills. Let's give him carrying. Probably could use a farmer then, huh? Oh, I didn't realize we got a teleporter on this world. Do we just make a thing here? That's what we do. So we need to mimic a bud to actually grow before any of the sweet corn will grow. Which is a little annoying. Missed a spot. We were gonna... I don't think this matters. We'll do it anyway. Heavy watt wire. Fantastic. Travel to earn a skill point. That's our scientist. Yeah. Boy. Yeah, I mean, I'd really like to get to the oil so we could figure out how we're gonna get our blast shot going. We do have, well, we will have soon enough more dupes and bathrooms, even with the schedule. So, I might make a second bathroom. I don't know. That's a ways away. Oh, these are, I forgot that these are public now. You don't have to have assigned seating. So we don't actually need a mess table for every single duplicate. Is this barracks? Yeah. We have to be careful that we don't accidentally, well, actually, we have enough. We can dig this up and not destroy our nature reserve, but it'd still be nice not to. Low priority of that. We're still going down. Suffocating. Who's suffocating? Why? Oh my god. Trying to climb up the freaking fire pole. Man, I forgot how big the asteroid is when you're not doing spaced out. Oh my god, you're doing it again. Why don't you dig from the not stupid direction? Duplicates are so freaking dumb, man. Here, try that. I'm still waiting to explore over here. Yeesh. Are there bunk beds? There are ladder beds, which are basically bunk beds. You can stack them on top of each other, but they're still 2 by 2. There's no way that was the closest shale to whatever you're doing. Okay, heavy watt. Let's do smelting. We could pick a sacrificial biome to start heating up with our smelter. Yep. It would be nice to tap into this, and get a Hydra going, an oxygen machine. But it's okay. What do you think is here? Probably CO2. It's always CO2 on the freaking uranium biome. Who's got skills now? Bubbles! More operating. We should probably plant more of these, but I don't know how many we need. Let's just assume it's 7. 1 for every 7. They're starving. It's too far down. Yeah. Who's dropping shit all the way down here? The whole idea here was that people weren't going to be carrying resources on the fire pole, so they wouldn't be dropping resources down the fire pole. Maybe that was a mistake. Where do you... I don't know, man. I don't know why he went to the pitcher pump instead of using the bottle fillers. Yeah, what's he doing? Why isn't he using the frickin' bottle fillers? They're right here! What the hell? We should drain the water before the beehive room gets flooded? It's fine. It's fine. Is it because this guy keeps taking the water for the micro musher? Is that what's going on? I don't know. Alright, who's it gonna be? Oh boy. Doctoring. Yeah, I don't want to get a bionic yet. No, this looks like a reject all to me. Yeah, I mean, bionics are fine, if you have power. If you're not, like, using manual generators. Usually a little more, helpful. You got this, Quinn. I believe in you. Metal refinery, metal tile. Alright, I lied. One more thing. Oh, we need material science to get marble blocks? That's lame. Do some art. Yeah, that'll probably be enough to drown him. That's fine. There's more hives. Do I have a pilot already? I don't know if I'm going to be doing much space stuff in this run. I think we might just get the Demolier achievement and then call it. So yeah, I don't think we'll be needing a pilot for this run. A bunch of hydrogen killing our Uvagro. Let's get that done. Yerp. I did see that coming. Why are you so slow? Eye irritation from carbon dioxide? Or it's from the chlorine? I think it's from the chlorine. Can we put that anywhere? That's probably central enough. Where are you going? There's no way. Oh, there's oxygen in here. Yeah, the chlorine's causing some issues. Look how slow you are. Oh my god. This could be problematic. What is the green stuff here? Liquid nuclear waste. We want sublimator, bleach stone, high priority. Pedal stool. Kinda hoping that'd be enough to keep it from drowning, but no luck. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that nuclear waste. That's always a pain in the butt to deal with. Is this? No, this is a rust biome. Fossil fragments. Does that mean that's the oil biome down here? I just see abyssalite and fossil fragments. No other. You need to bring more oxygen down. Probably should start smashing up some nickel or nickel metal, refined metal. Algae and dirt. Hmm. Right, prioritize all these. Yeah, I don't know what to do about this chlorine gas other than just let it settle. Dun, dun, dun. Let's put the rock crusher on its own little battery situation so we're not wiping out the whole grid. Though it doesn't use that much power by itself, does it? I think they changed it to use less power. Yeah, it's only 240. Max pressure. It's all the crap down here. What do we get? Furniture stuff? Yeah. Yeah, so here's your ladder bed. I can't build it yet because we need refined metal. Any more research? Any more research? I might as well go keep going for high culture. I don't know. We don't actually have a whole lot of nickel ore. We don't want to go too crazy here because it's inefficient to turn nickel ore into nickel with the rock crusher. We lose half of it into sand. So once we get this unlocked, which we could actually do right now, I think, right? Yeah, super hard digging. Demolition, we can demolition that. Masterworks, alright, we got a trifecta here. Large sculpting block with granite. Let's just throw these in here. I mean, it's not gonna make a huge difference, right? We should make a little pit for this guy. How are we doing on schedules? We were doing fine. It'd be nice to have another digger. Someone who can dig out more than just normal stuff. Let's see, so I like to do a pit like this, or maybe like this. Wait, 104 is what I was looking for. This. I don't think we need to even insulate this, because it's 30 degrees and everything else is 40 degrees. What's all over here? This is all granite. Let's make everything out of granite. Hopefully, have to travel around less. Let's see. Maybe we can drain this beforehand. Before we open this up. Granite, granite, granite. Oh, just put that out here. It's fine. It's fine. We will need insulated tiles here, though. Because the thermal conductivity uses the average of the two tiles, so even though Abyssite has 0 thermal conductivity, you need to have 2 tiles wide in order to actually have no thermal transfer between them. So we're cutting into that here. Yeah, so we need insulated tiles here to keep thermal transfer, to keep the heat from leaking into here. Who else has skills? Lyra has skills. We're just gonna do operating with her. I wish there was a base skill that gave you athletics, not like suit training, which requires rocketry and carrying. Oh yeah, look at all that decor. Alright, now I think we chill on the research. Okay, Mimica buds are budding. What do we got? Building digging. That's perfect. That's what we were looking for. Interests. We don't start out with very strong skills, but that's okay. They'll build up pretty quickly. Let's do it. Quinn, what do you do? You're doing construction. You're going to be our mechatronics, so we'll do more construction on you. Freya, building digging. Probably assign you to building. Alright, and then schedule. Put you on schedule 2. Yeah. Sweet. It's number 10, so we need another one of these. We can open. Nobody's going this way. Let's open it up anyway. Anything over here that we care about? Doesn't look like it. We'll keep going down. Looks like we need insulation here. Back, we might as well just put it all the way across, right? Let's just unblock this and analyze it. I don't know if this is necessary, but we'll put a wash basin here. So that, because they're going to be covered in food poisoning when anyone walks in here, so. Can't actually get down there, right? That'll do it. Did we do our math right? 104, yeah. We could do that too. I think that will do it. That's fine. Back, let's just bust into here right now. See what's up. We need raw fibers. We need to shear one of these guys in order to make an insulated door. Yeah, so I think this is going to be our sacrificial biome here. We're just going to heat this up. And not worry about it. And then we'll try to preserve the heat over here, or the lack of heat over here. So that we can make a Dartle Ranch and whatever these guys, Rex Ranch. I haven't had much success making that work right. So we'll see how it goes. We can probably close this off and yeah, dig the rest out. No, we need to get this done. Are they? I don't know if they're even using this or not. I haven't been paying attention. It might have been complete for nothing. Alright, we can dig that now. What do we got here? Can't tell yet. The thing is trapped in a tank. Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Don't know why nobody wants to do that. How are we doing on algae? We should probably track that to make sure we don't run out. So, oh, speaking of, yeah, we're gonna need to do some digging here. Yeah, I guess the auction is going to be our next big task. We'll wait till we finish researching this, and then we'll start researching whatever we need for the oxygen machine. We'll probably just build it right over here. Assuming this isn't something, maybe we might want to make a tank for this. I don't know. We'll see. Sheesh. Travaldo, I thought you were a researcher. Research! 15 science. There we go. Okay, what do we need for the bomb? Slash Hydra? I think we just need this, right? Is that the only thing we need now? Portable gases we'll probably need to get to also. Yeah, and the ammo sensors and stuff. Alright, so we do need it a little bit more. Who's got skills? Ares got skills. Do we care? Strength's fine. Okay, we have 6 tons of algae. That'll last us a minute. Yeah, I don't know why we're worried about the insulation here, since we are going to just sacrifice this biome anyway. I suppose we could just keep it going. That's fine. Oh, we need a platform here. I still haven't seen anyone use the wash basin. Yeah, they don't care. They're covered in food poisoning. But apparently they're not actually covered in food poisoning. So this was a waste. Yeah, I'd like them to hurry up and dig that out, but duplicates do what they do. We'll see what's in there. If it's something we need a tank for, then we'll build a tank for it over here. Look at that. If not, then we'll start making our oxygen machine down here, I think. Okay, electrolyzers, good. Can't queue research, which is a little annoying. It looks like it's going to be a hydrogen vent, or some sort of gas vent. It is a natural gas geyser. Okay, I can live with that. Alright, so our oxygen machine, we need space for the oxygen machines. We need space for the electrolyzers, and we need space for oxygen pumps. Something like that. If you really want to get fancy, we could fit them all like that. Okay, that's all fine. And then ventilation. Who we got? Another Hassan. Supplying rocketry cooking. Not superb. Digging. Starts with super hard digging. Bottomless stomach. Ash can, huh? Mouth breather and bottomless stomach. That's a guy who you think is worth joining this colony? I mean, I really don't like the bottomless stomach. Otherwise, he'd be good, right? Digging, super hard digging. Do we just take him anyway? I guess we just take him anyway. It's fine. Put him on building too, just cause. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put these guys on digging first. Alright. Yes, we do need another bed, and we need to just put them on another schedule. We'll put them on schedule 4 because we already have one of our diggers on schedule 3. And we'll give him a hat. He's gotta have a hat. Alright. So what are we doing here? We need to make a oxygen trap. Same here. Oh wait, that's gonna be below deck here. Yeah, it's already below. I thought we were gonna be able to line up the bottom of this with the bottom of that, but we can't, so we might as well make this four deep on the bottom. We don't have a good pit for saltwater or brine or anything. We just put regular water in there, but that's not... Oh my god, Amari, what are you doing? How are you so slow? Eye irritation really hurts when you're that low on athletics to start with. Oh god damn it, how did you do that? Chlorine, cool chlorine. Interesting. Alright, so we can do... There's enough space, right? Four electrolyzers. Yeah, we're gonna need a source of salt water or brine. somewhere. We have this puddle here. Maybe we just use that. How long are these freaking... Is that dupe trapped? No, I think we rescued him. Right? How many duplicates is this gonna supply with oxygen? So 4 electrolyzers is 4 kilograms a second of water. How much are we making on average? More than that? Wait, there's that's not... Yeah, so that's less than our average output. Or, sorry, this is... 4 electrolyzers is more than our average output. So I think we'll start with that. We'll probably find more water sources as we go along. This is geoactive, by the way. So yeah, we should have plenty of water sources. That's not enough water. Salt water. Maybe it was a mistake to make these guys not building also. We can also put some airflow tiles here. And put some of these guys down. Clean up some of this polluted oxygen. Yeah, we're gonna need more salt water than that. Too bad we put all that down here, huh? Man, if only somebody had said something about moving this off to the side. Let's get rid of this. This was not necessary, turns out. I don't know why nobody wants to do that. A little bit of water here we can crack into. Yawn? You getting bored? We're just getting to the exciting part. Guess we do already have a whole bunch of brine here, so maybe it won't be too bad to Didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Well, that sounds like a you problem, not a type that out in chat problem. Not my precious salt water. What were those notifications for? I was not even paying attention. Was that serious? Probably not. Right? Come on, build the frickin' tile, man. What the heck? Oh, I didn't set the priority on this one either. Alright, so first thing we need to do is get all the gas out of here. Don't know if we're gonna be able to do that here. Because there's, yeah, we're gonna need lots of space. A trap critter is going to drown. This guy? I don't think he drowns. I don't think he needs a... Well, I don't think any... No, that's not true. Some critters need air, but I don't think these guys need air. I think they can hang out underwater. I don't know where it says that. If it says that at all. Let's make some space here. Starvation. I think you're gonna make it. Oh, we got skills to distribute. Bubbles. Who are you? Operating. We'll just give you strength. Turner. Supplying's fine. Yeah, we need a farmer. Next, we'll look for a farmer next next printing pod cycle. Speaking of, that's pretty soon. Oops. Yeah, we just do this. We also need to get some hydrogen and oxygen. Oh, we need no, we have got a canister filler, that's fine. So we got oxygen and hydrogen up here, let's use that. I guess we don't even need to worry about vents, we could just put everything into the canister filler and manually empty it. And that way we don't have to worry about finding a spot with low enough pressure. We're gonna need to get the wall done first. Alright, what do we got? We got a farmer? No. Definitely not. Digging, rocketry decorating, impaired construction is not great. Yeah, I think we pass. We pass. Be right back. Alrighty. Unreachable dig. Oh, yeah. Alright, that's enough salt water here, I think. More skill points, Travaldo, do more research. Perfect. Yeah, we can't do anything with this until we get... I think we need steel. Because even gold amalgam isn't going to get us up to 150 temperature resistance or whatever that quality is called. What is it called? Overheat temperature. Saltwater geyser here. I never make use of those as much as I should, I think. The temperature is a big disincentive, I think. This is all one biome, that's crazy. They're doing good on food. Lots of sweet corn. Lettuce, mush fry. I think we're gonna have some problems with brine ice and ice melting here. Maybe we dig out a little bit here and put storage. It's not really a problem, I guess. That's fine. It's just we can just mop it up every once in a while. Trying to think how we want to do the cooling, because we don't want to have superheated oxygen pumping around the base, because that will overheat the base eventually. So maybe the best way to do it would be to just add some temperature exchangers down here, like a couple rows of metal tiles, and then have the water go through there. We have, how much metal did we make? We made not even close to enough. Yeah, we might need to do... Yeah, I need to do something about that. Let's get some water in these. This is probably done here. That was not a full bottle. What the heck? Okay, that's gonna be more, a little bit more than 100 on each. That's fine. Okay, now I just need water. Regular old water. This has hydrogen and oxygen in it. Perfect. That's all we need. We'll just disconnect it. Okay. Suppose we ought to put the machinery in here at some point. So we need the electrolyzers, obviously. We don't have anything with high temperature, overheat temperature on it. That should be fine, right? It's only coming in 30 degrees. We do need to turn it into regular water somewhere. We could do that right there, maybe. We need power. I don't think we can reach that. No, we can. We can get through there, that corner there. Okay, perfect. And last thing, automation wire. We should have some more automation stuff. We kind of want to get the ores and ands and all that fun stuff. We'll move this down here. And the oxygen over here. Oh, wait, I got that backwards. Hydrogen on top. Do we need another wheel, maybe? Keep these pumps going. Got a ways to go, looks like. There we go. We will need a pump, a water pump. Yeah, I think we're just gonna put the water sieve right here. Actually, went a little too crazy. We will need to move the gas vent. That's fine. I guess we just yeah, we'll just replace this stuff. We'll move. These pumps will be are temporary. They're temporary. We'll move them, remove them later. Let's see. Let's go straight across, maybe. Why not? Did we use all of our nickel? That can't be. I think we need more manual labor. refining is what I'm looking for. So what we want to do is we want to make it so that these should actually be mesh tiles, not sorry, I distracted very easily. We want it so that this this runs when we're full on polluted water, so that if we're ever so that we're never wasting reservoir space, like, so this is never blocked basically, because otherwise we're just wasting throughput. So it should fill up to just over, like, just a hair on this tile. So we put a hydro sensor here and say above 0. I think that's what we're looking for. Dun, 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 dun. Anyone here that we want? Decorating, farming, right? You did say we need a farmer. It's got green thumb and farming. That'd be a good farmer. Welcome to the team. Schedule, I think we're going to put you on 3, right? Yeah. Then we should set your priority to farming. Hey, what did I miss? Sensor. Did we get hydrogen power? Yes, perfect. We don't have smart batteries though. We'll get that next. Yeah, we're struggling with refined metal. We definitely did not make enough of that. Of 0. Okay. Once we get this vacuumed out, we can start setting up the logic on the pumps. We can, I guess, connect this. Why are you guys still... Oh, because we're barely not there. Yeah, once it's done vacuuming out, that's gonna be a lot of less time spent on the stupid manual generators. More skills, Ulira. Do some carrying. Almost there. Almost there. I think we're gonna need more than one hydrogen generator for this. In fact, we'll probably need heavy watt wire. We're a little space constrained up here. That's fine. So we need a smart battery, we need some power transformers. This ladder is right in the way. Did we do it? We vacuumed it out? Perfect. Okay, get rid of that. Got our ore gate ready. Let's see, and we also need the smart battery, so let's get that going. Does it matter? Probably not. We don't want to connect it right now because we don't want these to run before we set up our pumps and everything. All these pipes need to go. Atmos sensor. I want to make sure we're not overdrawing. Absolutely do not want to draw a vacuum in here. So we'll fuck everything up. Okay, calling achievement, don't really care. I think we can undo these. Let's see, hydrogen gas, empty. Wait, no, shit. Can't do that yet. Undo. Cancel empty. We need to actually seal these off first, and we can't do that until we get rid of all this stuff. We want to sweep just because we're anal, so... Yeah, we need to seal these off so that the oxygen can't go from here up to here. So that's for the electrolyzer. We don't really need one of these for every set of pumps, but we're going to put one down anyway. How much power is that? That is 960, that's a whole... Yeah, that's a whole thing. Alright, so we need heavy watt wire for this, we decided. Let's see, sweep only, everything. If this is below max pressure. Alright, so we're gonna have a battery there, and then after that we're gonna have our transformers. Let's see. How much is that? That's 840 plus the 240. That's over our limit. Just barely. Smart battery. Our ice is melting. It's above 500. Same for all of these here. Yeah, I think we'll just go straight down on these. Oh, we're out of metal again. And we'll also need probably a manual generator to bootstrap everything. Or maybe even a couple. Facts. Let's put another one of these guys down. That's 1600. That's still not enough to run everything. More skills. Pay. You can do start working on construction. I don't think worry about hazmat. It doesn't actually give you any more digging, excavation. You can do supplying, max. Do supplying. Let's escalate our sweep campaign. Alright, so we need that there. Bah. I really wish you could put stuff down even if you don't have the resources for it available at that moment. Looks like we got all that stuff swept out, which means, oh god. This could be a disaster here. Need to get this brine out of there. Yeah. Oh boy. It's... shit. It doesn't say it's flooded, but I don't know if that's just because there's no power on it right now. I don't know if we turn it on and it just all of a sudden is unable to function. Let's sweep all this crap out of here. Let's put the salt water here. Regular wah. Still no nickel. I might need to, yeah. I need to get this brine ice out of here. Well, looks like we already succeeded. Get it all melted. Who do we got? No, no. They all have the exact same traits. What is that all about? What are the chances of that? Somebody do the math. I think we're good on all these. I should probably get some pipes out of here. Do we have... No. Extra iron? Extra nickel? No, we do not. Alright, they're not flooded for some reason. I don't know why not. It seems like 377 kilograms would be enough to flood a freaking building, but what do I know? Oh, that's the problem. We got a bunch of brine in here. Shoot. That's annoying. Yeah, we're gonna delete it. Do we still have brine ice in here? Yeah. Can we put that somewhere else? Bruh. Good enough. Let's see. Salt water, sweep only. Sweep only, regular water. And brine. Dump off the edge of the world. Let's see. Liquefiable brine ice. Then get the brine ice out of here. We'll just dump it down the pit. More skills. Not all of our dupes have maxed out morale for some reason. Oh, god damn it, what the heck? I thought that would, oh, I missed have. Oh, what the heck. Sweep only brine. Let's get it the heck out of here. Okay, easy. Is this not sweep only? This should be sweep only. Almost there. Don't ask me why. Alright. Should be able to close these off now. Well, maybe not quite. Need to get down here to finish these wires. Okay. Now we can close it off. You can put regular ice in here. I don't think there's regular ice in here though, right? Yeah, I think we're gonna counter. What am I saying? I think we're gonna put the pipes through here. Let's see, how do we want to do this? Probably want these bottommost ones to go to the bottom. Um, or do we? Alright, we're all sealed up. Let's break this thing or something, I don't know. Should be, yeah, we should be sealed up, right? Okay. Looks good so far. Looks good. Let's connect these guys. Oh, we can't, because even though all we need to do is connect them, we can't connect them because we have no extra nickel. That's annoying. How about now? Nope, still not now. Alright, I think we do these two pipes out this way. Like so. And then we'll convert these over to fact, I don't know. Can we please connect these? Yes. Power is 80 watts over the power transformer's limit, so we can't run everything 100% of the time, but we shouldn't need to. Let's set this to 25, let's set this to 50. Oh, what the hell? That wasn't supposed to happen. We got hydrogen here for some reason. This is gonna screw up. How did that happen? I guess we can just fill that in from the corner and hopefully delete it. We'll see. I don't know how the hydrogen got there. Alright, well, let's try it again. No, what the fuck? What am I doing wrong here? It's not supposed to work like that. All these other ones are behaving normally. Do we just disable this one electrolyzer or something? I don't know. So the other problem is that what button am I trying to get to here? This is just going to fill up with an absurd amount of gas, yeah, so it's just, oh my god. We have plants there that we kind of want to not delete. So replace that again, hydrogen will come up. This is annoying. There's water in there somehow. Alright, this entire thing is just getting really annoying. I mean, this is the one that got overfilled. So maybe that has something to do with it. Let's disconnect these. Because we don't want to pump all our oxygen out, actually. Oh my god. Well, yeah, this is annoying. So the way this is supposed to work is that hydrogen and oxygen get generated on the top left corner here. And since that top left corner is submerged in liquid, both the hydrogen and oxygen try to find the closest tile, closest adjacent tile to this tile that has hydrogen and oxygen already. So the idea is the hydrogen just plops into this tile because it's the closest. Oxygen plops into this tile because it's the closest. I should be demonstrating over here where it's actually working correctly. Yeah, and then you always get oxygen here, you always get hydrogen here, and you never get mixed gases. One of the big inefficiencies of the electrolyzer is that it emits mixed gases, and gases cannot actually mix in any given tile, so it constantly gets blocked by its own output. And that sucks. just a moment here. Look at these guys. I don't think we want any of them. Like, this would be a good farmer, except for the loud sleeper. But I don't think we need another farmer yet. So I think we'll pass. Yeah, we'll pass. We might regret that. Anyway, so what happens when you get hydrogen here is hydrogen goes there instead and fills up that tile with hydrogen. And now there's hydrogen here, and then the whole system breaks. I don't know why it's happening. As far as I understand the mechanics, everything should be working correctly. Like, I mean, there was a high oxygen there until we turned the electrolyzers on, and now there's hydrogen there. So I'm not sure what's going on there. It might be due to the fact that there is way too much liquid here. So yeah, we'll have to triage that. But we are coming right up on our 4-hour mark. My usual limit to the streamings. So, oh my god, there's brine in here too. Again. Not much though. No, there's a whole crap ton there. Oh my god. This is just pain. Anyway, yeah, I think we'll call it here. I might do some experiments offline to figure out what exactly is wrong with this electrolyzer, so we don't have to spend an hour debugging it on stream. But I'm not gonna progress the colony at all off stream. We'll pick up right where we left off. Yeah. Then we'll start looking for oil again, and start making progress on the demolier, because we only got 150 or so cycles left, which is not a ton. Cold damage. Oh my gosh, all sorts of problems here. We'll figure it out. Until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.